You can do. Show me the crazy thing you can do. It's my people thing with us do. Why?
Your home for everything Soca and everything Carnival.
4-7 she had different places.
Power 95. Soca in Jam Nation. Ladies Room. Come see you compliments. Renwick Thompson and Company Limited. Agents for Western Union.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Bad weather, what's with? Power 95, Soca in Jam Nation. Bad already.
Stuck in a dream, it's just we playing. They just can't stop the mass. We back in this thing. Good time, everything. But just we playing. They just can't stop the mass. We back. Ready for the road. Follow this wheel. Yes, we play so much faster. Time, we time so much faster. Yes. Time, we time to start to we are fire, we are fire, we are fire. You see you, it's like you want to play more than me. You take a trip, you say you want to feel free. You play wanna be, but you don't wanna be.
That could never be me, cause money spent, tell a friend, jumping up until the end. Come again next year when all the girls start to bend, all the girls start to bend, all the girls start to bend. You go meet me on the road.
Yo, I seriously dislike y'all. I swear. If it wasn't the love of this job, I would honestly find another occupation. Why would you tell me we need to send this to Tyler Perry? Yo, I don't like you. Somebody say send we play. Okay. Can we be serious? Like, do we ever take anything seriously on this run? Like, do we ever? Or it's just fun and jokes and... I think that's what keeps us... Listen, you already late. Don't be coming at my window and telling me about you're hungry. You're supposed to be here. Anyways. As I was saying. Somebody says send up a Mr. Maria. Please. Ollie, good morning. The combination you never thought you needed until we got it. Natty Thunder, Boise. New place. Thank you, Kayla. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Christelle. Good morning, Rita. Jayla Board. Good morning, Sonia. Marian, good morning. Debbie Crony, morning. Morning, Giad. Morning, Keisha. Betty and Duncan, good morning. Natty Nicholas, good morning. Dwight, good morning. Jenalyn, good morning. Shamira, good morning. Morning, Jackie. Shaitan. Morning, Ingrid. BB, good morning. And the other Jackie, moving along. Good morning, Valerie. Jackie Douglas Adams, moving. Good morning, Maureen. Isaac. Jennifer Duncan, good morning. Ja Williams, good morning. Roseanne Simon. Valina, West London in the building. Camille, good morning. Chris Hutchinson, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Gwendolyn, good morning. Derek Coffey on the inside. Daniel Dubisat, good morning. Della Fletcher, who else is here? Kizzy Thomas, good morning. Remember, we got 1 minute. So if you're not here in a minute, you miss your shout out. Morning, Savelle. Jackie, I called your name and move on already. All come on in. Mr. Goldn is in the building. Come. Are you outside? You come here to fight with me or something? What the attitude for? What is all this? You come for a fight? I can't fight. All I can do is talk. Okay. Uh, I don't know what's going this. What?
People must have both it. So that's cause back and hello. Hello.
You come to fight with me or something? What are the gesticulations and you late once and you still want to be wrong and strong about it?
Uh,
I
sure
mean,
on you.
I forgot that when I'm dealing with artists, to tell them be here for 10 o'clock. And that way, I ensure they get here in time for 11. But 11 is like,
I was stuck in traffic.
but you tried. Stuck in
Close.
traffic this time of the morning. Where? Listen to you lie, straight face. Good morning, Chris. I have somewhere to be today, so I couldn't do the colors. But for Monday, God's willing, I'll be getting colors down the road. Trust and believe. So he's here. Larry. So he's here. Good morning, Michelle, Nicole. Good to have you guys on the inside. What a F. I always laugh when I see the name. Carrico in the building. Where's somebody tag Pinero? You walk in or he here? Tag Pinero.
Yeah.
Tag
Big up,
him.
my boy.
Listen, all the way until Pinero making back another confusion for you.
Can't help it. You can't help it. You can't help it. That's my brother.
I swear, everywhere I turn, it's confusion with that boy. He can't help it. It's just natural. Confusion is in him. Good morning to the viewers on our Facebook stream and, of course, YouTube. Welcome to the live. Also, shout out to those of you listening on radio right now, 95.1, 95.3. Or if you're listening online on our website, it's so good of you to join us. Come, warm up the live. Warm up your voice. Let me start over this song. Woo. Warm up your voice. Tonight is it.
Yeah.
Warm up, warm up, warm up.
So, as soon as the sound drop, I catch the vibe, just believe that. I find myself in a zone and they know I ain't stalling, no. Yeah. I get in on the worst cause it's vibes in here. I feel so high like a fire up in the air. I gone to another level, I don't know how. It's a different kind of pumping now. Watch me, feeling like a zombie. Take control of me body. Anytime that the rhythm hit me. All you see later, Grenada, we coming out. So, tell them, it's all in me head.
Okay, that's enough for now. All you're getting rest later.
Oh, yeah.
Come here. you'll get some more. Just to warm up the voice and let you all
gosh.
know who's here. How are you going, Matthew? How's everything?
I'm going good. First of all, thanks to the Almighty for blessing us with another prosperous day. I want to say thanks to all the people that supporting me and all the artists in this competition and throughout the musical journey of Grenada, Carrico, and Petit Matnik. I must say that I really appreciate the love that's coming from the folks from Carrico and Grenada. It's it's wow. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all those who believe in me, all those who supporting me, and all those who supporting great music. The best is yet to come. So it's always a pleasure to deliver such great music. Big up to Export Productions. Enough time you guys go unnoticed, but let me shine the light on all you again. Respect on the craft. From day one we've been doing it and it's up and up. So thanks for the support again, people. Everybody, especially the silent ones who always push for me that I don't talk to, who I may not know about. From day one you believe in me. I want to say respect. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I think this year is one of your better years in terms of every day. There's not a day I check my social media page and don't see something about Mr. Golden,
Yeah,
Mr. Golden,
yeah.
Mr. Golden.
Yeah.
You've been here for a while, and we'll talk about that. But I think this year is when people are finally realizing, you know what?
Yeah.
This guy is like good,
Yeah.
Not that we didn't know before, but I think this year. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. I was, just doing what I was supposed to do, like working on music. And then I realized that every time I post something, the reception is like growing and growing. I was like, wait, like people is like actually paying more attention.
Mhm.
Because from the start, I always think that I brought good music to the table. But sometimes you have to give things time and just be like very, very confident in yourself. Even when you feel like giving up, you still go. So I am in, like in a mood right now where I don't want to stop ever. And I want to keep bringing great music, coming from the Tri Island State because the support that I'm getting now is a driving force. So I would really, 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 really appreciate it
if you guys continue giving me that vibe, and I will continue giving you guys great music.
I want to shout out Shelly Waldron because I could remember last year Shelly had me in front Republic.
Yeah.
We were crossing the road. I crossed the road and I met her, and she was like, "Oh, you could live on Mr. Goldn." I said, "All you?" I'm like, "Hello, if you know me, I'm one of the biggest Golden fan, and I
Yeah,
can tell
I
you that."
remember that. I remember
And
you
she,
shut down a program just to have me.
listen,
I know. Let me not go back there. Oh
listen.
God.
I'm telling you, the support and love,
Uh,
it's been amazing for you. And I'm just
yeah,
so happy to see that people understand what we've been going on and on about, that the
yeah.
voice, the voice, the
True,
voice,
true.
the talent, it's raw, it's authentic,
Yeah,
and the name Mr. Golden really, really sums up everything in a nutshell.
yeah. I think so.
So let's go back a bit for those of you who are probably just getting on the Golden train and may not know too much about you. Tell us about Mr. Golden,
Yeah. So my name is Matthew
Matthew.
Thomas, right? Well, formerly known right now as Mr. Goldn from Carriacou. I started off seriously taking music in 2014 when I sang a song about we going all out, and it was a banger home. It was one of the songs that I won my first title with in the Groovy competition. And then we start doing more music, Export and myself. And then I also worked with Sandman, Build Vibes, and we created more music like Cherish, Carnival Love, Destiny, 473,
Mhm.
and the support that I got, from people, it was unwavering. So I decided like I need to take this more serious. Because imagine doing something and people was believing in you or believing in me rather than myself when it comes to music. Because I always try to put my other job first. So they said, no, listen, you can make something out of this. And so I started to do more music and taking it more serious and realizing, you know what? I can really make something out of this, recognizing that I have the ability to do so. So from there on, I started doing more music and taking it more seriously. And then bookings start coming in and, the fan base start growing. And here I am today, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. Now, talking about your other job, what else do you do? Because to me, music have you so
Busy.
it's like your love. What else do you find the
Yeah,
time to
I
do?
manage my time very well, I
Mhm.
must say. I have a business on the larger marina on Caracol, spraying yachts, refurbishing yachts with carbon fiber, fiberglass, and doing a lot of different stuff. It's a skill job, and it's a very lucrative business, I would say. So I have to make time for the both of them. So at the end of the day, that's what pays the bills. So that's what I do when you don't see me performing. I'm not sleeping. I'm walking
You're
and
always
toiling.
working because whenever I talk to
Always.
you, you're always, I'm
Yeah.
doing this, I'm doing
Yeah.
that. I'm
Yeah.
like, geez.
Imagine I come down for rehearsal on Tuesday.
Mhm.
And then I went up back. Come down Monday. Went up back Tuesday. Went to work and came down back yesterday evening to rehearse to get ready. So even in the midst of all this hype, I never lose focus because I know I have to manage my time and I have people's job to do
To
so.
give.
I don't play with the prowess because people are dependent on me, in the boat walls. So I have to manage my time. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, you like you said, you've been started off basically competition in Caracol.
Yes.
How many titles do you have now?
Yes.
How many titles do you have?
Yes.
Um, Six.
6. Yes.
All right, so I got it. But I mean, from where Carnival started in Caracol to where it is now, would you say that has helped you grow a lot because of the sort of life we're seeing pumped into Caracol
Yes.
Carnival now?
Yes. 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 I would say that. And then it took me to a different level because there are talented artists besides myself from Caracol. Um, what I always try to do is beat the mark that I made the year before, and I must
How do
say,
you do that?
well, I compare my performances. I look at my weaknesses. I always take the critics and go home in my own space and think about what people say to help me grow. Because I don't ever like to be an enemy of critic. I know that when something makes sense, because as much as I love my family and my supporters, sometimes I'll be not giving it my best, or I may have a weakness, and they would not tell me. They would more like, "Yeah, that's good. You're going good, or you're safe." When somebody else might say, "Yo, you're a good artist. You're a good performer, but try and use the stage a little more.
Yes,
Try
yes.
and forget about singing. We know you can sing. Try and perform more. Try and get the crowd more into what you do." So all these things help me grow as a performer, as an entertainer, and then singing with a band year round has changed my presence a lot. and my vocal range has changed. My ability to finesse certain things with the craft has changed immensely. So there's a lot of things that I do to grow every day and every time. So
Brent, I
yeah,
was just about to ask, where are you? Brenda Batiste, good morning. I was like, where's Brent
big up
this morning?
Brenda.
And what you just said is so true. I can really attest to that. It's one of the
Yes,
things you always do after a performance.
yes.
You would hit me up and ask me,
Why fine.
what you think? How you think the
Yes,
performance went down?
yes.
Did
Even
I?
if it's not a competition.
Yes, even if
See,
it's not a
yeah, that's how
competition.
serious I take
As
it.
long as you see me at an event and you're done,
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
like, what do you think
Why
about the
fine.
performance?
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you think I need to do anything differently? And
yeah,
that's one of the things I really admire about you.
yeah.
That although you got the voice, you're still open to learning and
Yes.
open to constructive criticism.
Every day,
You
every
know,
time.
and
Yes.
you're not one of the artists that you see, constantly doing. You're just in your own little zone,
Yeah, yeah.
building your catalog of music and doing
Yes.
what you do best. Now you mentioned some of the weaknesses that you had to. Which one would you say you had to work on the most?
The most was
Mm-hmm.
the how should I put it? So there's two, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I like to sing, I love to sing,
Mm-hmm.
but there was always a disconnect with me and people because I wanted to wow people when I sing
The voice.
and not entertain them. And then I would see someone else with less ability come and have people moving. And I think that's the prize when you can sing, okay, but now entertain people. And there's a difference with singing and entertaining. So I believe that once you can incorporate the two, you would be a better entertainer, all around. So that was one of the weaknesses, singing too much and not entertaining enough and not like connecting with the people. So that was one of the weaknesses that I capitalized on and changed. And then usage of the stage, you know, I was more like staying one way and just try to like deliver. I was focused more on delivering and not like actually, you know, you have to sell yourself as a product. And I usually used to be in my own little
Yeah, you
space.
can't be
Yeah,
disconnected.
I don't
Because if
want to
you're
be like that
disconnected
anymore.
from the audience, you'll be
Yes.
standing there like this,
Yeah,
like
like, how you
okay.
feel? What you doing? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But no. Yeah.
You figure you we got all you
Watch
again.
it.
They let you go right
Yeah,
now.
man.
You're
Yeah, man.
outside.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
But I admire that you've grown. The confidence
Yes, yes.
has grown, and you know what peace and of course at
Yes.
home on the
On
stage.
the stage.
And we're
Yes.
seeing the new confidence. We're seeing it.
Yes, yes.
Like you said, and I'm happy you identified that as one of your weaknesses because that's something we spoke about.
Yes.
It's like people know your song, but they didn't know you.
Yeah, didn't know.
They didn't know you.
Yeah.
So when people are not too comfortable with an
Yeah.
artist, they'll be like,
You
all
know,
right.
you know something? I had an instance where I was about to perform somewhere
Mhm.
at a brunch, and I was right there,
Mhm.
standing out around some ladies,
Mhm.
and like apparently I was one of their favorite artists,
Mhm.
like the music, but they really
Didn't
didn't know
know.
that
Mhm.
that it was me. And when I started to sing, they all rushed to me and like I was like, I had to stop forward. Like, what just happened? Because I was right next to you guys and you guys didn't
They
even
didn't know
acknowledge me,
you.
and they really didn't know who I was.
Mhm.
And then when I was going out, the lady was like, "Yes, Goldn." I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yo, I need to get out more."
Yeah, you do. I told you you had to
Yeah,
come off. You have
yeah.
to come over to the
So
mainland
all this thing
sometimes.
helped me a lot, and now, yeah,
What do you think about? Because it's something we didn't see a lot of, but I'm so happy to see your name on a lot of flyers for events. During the carnival season, we more tend to get the hype.
yes.
How does that make you feel?
Well, seeing my name on a lot of the events, it's a good achievement, I'd say.
Mhm.
I think I've been working towards that,
Mhm.
and knowing that I have a fan base, because some of the promoters say like, "Yo, I didn't really consider bringing you as yet, but then people are requesting you."
That's a good
So
thing.
that speaks volume. And there's like, "Yo, you have to be on the event, what would it take?" And then other promoter will come like, "That guy was good on that event, and then it start creating a ripple effect. And I've been doing shows from since the year start to now, and I'm grateful for all the opportunities and doing things. So thanks to all the supporters again. Without you guys, this would not be possible. And I'll be continuing to do my best.
What back and Sheena come and start on my live here,
Sheena
but
Anuel?
no, another one, another
Oh.
confusion one about Aruna ain't fine you be asking them the right questions. You want to get to know them. Ask the man if he's single.
I ain't hearing in the headphone. What better? Headphone, what finish?
Sheena, Jackie, what a F. They want to know if you're
What a F?
if you're single or taken.
How should I answer that question? I'm taken by God. I'm a godly man today. But for now, yeah, I'm single for now. There are people that love me that I would say for my craft, and they love me for what I do. But the last relationship that I had, it had to, be, you know, subsided because of, reasons that I cannot explain.
Yeah.
So for now,
But
let me
what
do the people
since we're
work.
there and they're minding your
Mhm,
business,
mhm.
what's what's my man answer the question? Since since you
Yes.
how do you combine the both? Do you think it's something that can work, knowing what you do and being in a relationship? Do you think it's something
I,
that that can hinder you?
I think it's something that can work, but you have to find
Mhm.
someone who's willing to compromise, and you have to remember that you have someone at home that loves you and care about you. Differentiating the two, like when you have things to do, knowing what's a sincere hug or an embrace.
Mhm.
And like I say, I have people that love me.
Mhm.
I don't know how they love me or
Mhm.
what intentions they have for me,
Mhm.
but I know that they do.
Mhm.
However, there are certain boundaries that I try not to cross because
Mhm.
I don't want to lose a fan or somebody who support me because of something that we try to make happen, and then in the end, I lose that person all around. So that's a very tricky question, but it's a good question also.
Mhm.
But I think there is a
Because I mean,
place.
in the art form, you're
Yeah,
surrounded. Your fans is
yeah,
listen. A man might probably come up and get a bounce, and yeah, my brother, yeah, tune tough
yeah,
and go about
yeah,
the business.
yeah,
Women know you want to embrace, you want to
yeah.
hang around. It's a
Sometimes,
lot of.
yeah, sometimes it confuses me, right? Like
Mhm,
sometimes I want to be real with people, but people don't be real with themselves. And
mhm,
then, really, like if we was to like start something, what would you feel towards other women that did the same thing that you did? And
mhm,
how do we go about not falling out of love while you are looking at the same thing that you did
mhm,
happen with other women towards me? And
mhm.
sometimes it's very unbearable to deal with stuff like that while trying to concentrate on work and your other things that you have to do. So my biggest gift is honesty when it comes to being in love with someone. If I'm not in love with you, I will let you know. I
I'll
love
tell you what
you.
time it is,
Yeah,
what
I don't want to waste
exactly.
nobody's time because it's
Mhm,
short and
mhm,
this life doesn't give us a next one. We can't come back and say, all right, I will better it next time. So, ladies, listen. I'm very honest when it comes to me being
mhm,
a man as an honest man. So,
mhm,
if I know it's not going to work or I know it can't be possible, I won't take it for a
You
ride.
know,
I
it's
can't.
not a
I can't
relationship
do
you're
that.
looking for.
Yeah, I
You
can't. I
just.
can't. I can't do that because then I would lose somebody that actually cared about me. So
I like
that's
that.
something that I like to be upfront about.
But it's us women, we're so confusing sometimes because a woman will probably say to you, yeah, yeah, I could work with that. Yeah, I ain't looking for nothing either. And two twos down the road, all of a sudden, where you
Bacchanal.
going? You and who they calling you and answering your phone.
You know it is.
You know where did I say you can't answer your phone?
Yeah,
What that about? And
that
but
sounds like
we
somebody in
already
the life now. I can't. I can't.
what's even down that road? We have an understanding
Oh.
from the start. This is just, having fun,
Yeah,
nothing
boy.
serious, let's just enjoy the moment.
Yes.
And then
This
people,
this
I
thing is
keep
so
telling, there's a thin
scary.
line between feelings and,
Yeah, yeah. This thing is so scary. But yes, so let's keep the music and the vibes pumping. This topic is a kind of topic right now, and see me, I
listen,
need like
I think you said you're single, so you don't have nobody calling you after this program
yeah,
to ask you any question,
I love
right?
all who love me. I support all who support me. Thanks for the support. I don't want to complicate no one's life. I don't want nobody
Nobody
to
complicate
complicate
yours.
minds.
Right.
Let me keep it nice. Let me keep it smooth. If love comes, then it comes, and whenever it comes in the right way, I will be very proud to say, listen, this is
This
my
is
girl, this is my lady, this is who I adore, and but we're
I
not
like
gonna do
that.
no false pretense. So I wonder why you're laughing so by.
The comments, if you can only see these comments, you have to go back and read them. I swear, the women in this room, they're like piranhas this morning. I swear. What I have says to pin his phone number. I want to see something. The number will be pinned for promotional purposes. If you're a
Oh,
promoter,
oh, that's a
and
promoter.
I'm sure she would say I could be a promoter. No, I don't think she is. I'm sure she will be willing to
Oh
become a
gosh.
promoter. But on that note, so of course you've been in the competition, like I said, the stage isn't something that you're new to. You know that you've been there. Talking about collabs, that song you did last year with Dash, oh my god.
Yeah.
I swear this song plays today and it still sounds like
Yeah.
How did that? I always wanted
Big
to
up
know how
Dash.
that
So
collab came together.
that song came about. So I met Dash when we both started singing Ollie Up, right? And then he's like, "You don't know me as yet, but I know about you." He said, "You're a very good vocalist, and I would like to do something with you one day." That guy reminded me of that for like 6 years. One day I received a beat from Dash, and he said, "Goldn, all I'm hearing on this beat is you. See what you can put together." And at the same time, I remember I got my 5th crown, and I think Dash was up for his 5th crown in Grenada. And I was like, I just started this in a way, listening to the beat, put on my headphones, and I was like, we're sitting somewhere talking, and then ladies was passing, and then we were judging. Like, you know what guys do? We're like, yo, that one is a 5, she got a 10. Yo, that one is a 8, but she have attitude. And I sat, and this is me alone in my thoughts. And then I was like, ain't no pretty girls here like that. And then someone like just stopped, like time just froze, and then this pretty lady walked by, and I was like, yo, she's a 10-year Dash. Yeah, she could get my 5 from your 5 from 10 schools. And that's me thinking what Dash would say in my head still. And then I was like, you get 10 scores, my girl. Like if it puts in an arrow to it. I say, Cupid, I say, yeah, the angel of love. I say, yeah, I could strike out the arrow of love. And I was like, Cupid put in an arrow through it.
Wait.
And this is from me.
Hold on. That line, say that line again.
It's like Cupid putting an arrow through it. So I was thinking
I
about.
said I kept saying you could. What did I say? You keep doing that. That's what I was saying.
No. So I said Cupid. So the angel of love.
Why am I saying you keep with so much confidence for all these months? Nobody told me nothing.
Listen, you have some people.
You keep.
You have some people that say expose my girl. You get through my girl, control my girl. There's so many ideas I got after the song released. But Cupid, the angel of love. So I was like, we can fall in love now because she's a 10. So Cupid put in an arrow through it. So that's how I got it. And I was like,
said you keep putting an arrow through it. I can't believe for almost an entire year I've been singing you keep putting an arrow through it. Wow. And I sing this song with confidence on videos. Because whenever I see you guys, I'm always with my phone.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's Cupid, the angel of love, putting an arrow through it. So, Cupid say, okay, you guys match. It's a 10. You guys fall in love now. So that's what I meant. So that's...
You seriously need to do, and I saw Vaughn started doing it. I saw Dash did it. Y'all need to do that. Do lyric videos.
Yeah. I think that because a lot of people were saying, control me, girl. Expose me, girl. I was like, what? We don't want to come on by.
All right. Let me sing the song. Sing a piece of the song for us. Let me come off the screen.
Let me start it.
Listen.
You need to know how I'm feeling.
You need to know, yeah. To all the ladies on the live. So, I've been looking for you all along now. Where you been? Don't feel like I could wait no longer. I fed up of video calls and voice notes. I want to feel. Pack your bags and book a flight. Come. The way you're keeping it steady, my girl. I know that you're ready, my girl. Must know you've been prepping, my girl. Look your bumper sending a message. I had to intercept it. The rotation of me keeping my girl. All night, 10 scores, my girl. Like you been putting an arrow through it. This one is not a secret. You know I'm loving it. Woman in the band, jamming night and day. See nobody, yeah. 10 scores, my girl. Like you been putting an arrow through it. This one is not a secret. You know I'm loving it. Woman in the band, jamming night and day. See nobody, yeah. Listen, I'm not letting you out my sight now. Never will. Ring and finger, time to wipe, yeah. That's right. I hope you know we'll be jamming all night long, yeah. Boss, I'm in the office, the boss ain't watching. So talk to me, what's your fetish? You really up for the wetting? Like an alarm clock when you set it, me girl. See your body sending a message. I had to intercept it. All you. So we say 10 scores, me girl. Like you been putting an arrow through it. Plenty love. Yes. Woman in the band, jamming night and day. See nobody, yeah. So to all the ladies, just for you guys, Big up Dash.
Oh, why did you keep putting it in our truth?
You put it on our truth.
I sang this song for an entire year. You keep putting an arrow through it, not realizing it was Cupid.
But if you think about
Wow.
it, yeah, you see somebody and you want to fall in love, so you ask Cupid for help. You know, so Cupid put an arrow through it and say,
But
okay,
you
I
keep
endorse
putting, like
this.
she was putting an. Shelly is finally on the inside. Shelly, I was giving him that story of where you long stopped me on the road to tell me about him not being there.
Wow.
Anyways, you've done how many songs this year?
I did 1, 2. I did 3 songs. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I didn't want to do too much, but I try to focus on the quality of my music now, and then let it speak the volume instead of doing a lot. You know, everyone has different angles, but I think that if you come out with the proper material, I think 1, 2 songs is
because
is
if you
enough.
realize this song from last year, it's still going strong. Quality,
Exactly,
the longevity.
exactly.
This song has
And
legs that
then
can go
we're
forever.
after Carnival,
Y'all
we're
need
doing
to do a
video.
video for this song.
Yeah, that's what we're doing after Grenada Carnival.
Great.
We're doing a
You
video
know,
for
when
the
a song is good, you give it more life, more sustenance. You know,
yes.
just not leave it alone like that.
Yes.
Because this song, I've yet to see any fed where this song plays and the women aren't like, it's like,
Wow.
just
Ladies
transform.
anthem.
It's definitely the ladies
Yeah,
anthem.
yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Now, if you had to choose another artist, whether it's local, regional, international, to do another collab with, who would you choose?
Internationally or locally? What should I say? Locally.
Locally, who? You did Dash already.
It's a couple people I'd like to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do a song with Terra.
Mm-hmm.
A
groove?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I definitely have a song already for me and Boise.
Another groove?
It's a little bit more up tempo. Let's say a 140.
140, okay.
And there's someone else. Mr. Vaughn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You and Vaughn on a song together?
Yeah.
That would be magical.
Yeah.
Imagine your two vocals combined. I mean, all the artists you mentioned, I can see being like, and I think that's what we need. We need the strength from each other.
Yeah.
Every artist is good in their own way. They carry themselves in their own way. But when you merge the two, you're getting the best of both worlds. Fans combine, and then you have a bigger love for the song. So I really wish more artists would get into the habit of doing collaborations.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
Because I think it really, really strengthens the art form and strengthen each other.
Yeah, it shows unity as well.
It definitely does.
Yeah. That's very critical.
So I hope those names you mentioned, you will definitely things will happen soon, and we'll see new music. Because if you notice, songs are no longer seasonal.
No.
Back in the day, we sang just for Carnival.
Yeah.
Songs were played, and after that, Ash Wednesday, we're out.
Yeah, but now, and then there's events throughout the year. So we always get the local artists, on all the events, and then you have to.
So you have to create music with that in mind. That it's no longer just a Carnival thing I'm doing. It goes beyond Carnival.
I'd say that. Yeah, we have to.
Now this one is another one that I really, really loved. Not love, but really love. Carefree. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, that song was done by Expert Production. And then we had a different flow. Big up Expert, he had a different flow for that song. And I was like, wow, I said there's something still missing. Because I think he was like, so we did long time to get to the program. Because in it, I was like, let's bounce it different. And then we switch up with that, But I was inspired by him. That's Expert's writing. A lot of people don't know how talented this boy is.
Which one?
Jason, the quiet one.
We always say Expert, and
I feel next time I come in on an interview, I'm bringing him on.
Yeah.
Because you have so much. I think Spice must did an interview with
he's
him.
more in the background.
Yeah, but he's
more,
really.
He reminds me of Build the Vibes. They've got so much talent, and they're
man.
always in the background. You don't see much of them, but you hear them through the music. But you don't see their presence much. It's like that's where they are. That's their little world.
Expert, you have to get on DJ Khaled vibes.
So he writes as well.
Very good writer. Very, 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 very.
He was just more on the production side.
No, he has a lot to do depending on most of my tunes from his studio. Even if I come up with something, he would definitely overlook it. Or he always has ideas. He always consistently writing. Even if he sends something and I may not do it, I would still say, yo, that guy is just always penning, always doing stuff.
Yeah, man.
But he's, when you're like resolved a little bit, or you just focus on your business. You don't go out bragging and saying too much. But
we got to give people that
there's a
flowers
lot of
while they're
artists
alive,
out here
so.
doing music that he helped write and produce, and much isn't
Because
said, but I would always
pay much attention to the writers. We won't pay attention to the person singing the song, the artist.
yeah, but don't get tired of the boss making the money still, right?
I know. I said yes, the writing
Money
part
talks,
of it. It's the same thing I was saying of a problem child.
Money talks.
The money, the writing.
Yes,
it's a good look.
yes.
Yep.
It's a
All
love.
right, give us a little bit of that one here from Expert again.
Never mash up.
Carefree.
Time to get to the program. We causing it. Tell them. We not switch, we not change up. They inside of it. You see this part of the song? A lot of people in the boys did put in this part. Once we inside this level mash up. Yo, we them easy to call up. Tell them. They go talk the talk, we don't care. Cause it's full enjoyment in here. In a different state of mind, yeah, we out here. So, cause if I feel to play a mass, I go play mass. And if I feel to drink the rum, I go pour one out. Cause I do what I want when I feel like. Anytime I go out and I drink, you know what has happened? Hey, we happy. We happy. Getting on bad like if we celebrating birthday. We happy. All you later, come on, support. Right there you go find me. Time to get to the program. We causing it. Tell them. We not switch. We not change up. Oh gosh, we causing it. Tell them. Cause once we inside this level mash up. And we them easy to call up. Guess what? They gon' talk the talk, we don't care. Cause it's full enjoyment in here. In a different state of mind, yeah, we out, yeah. Right now.
What time? It's about tonight. It's about to go down. Singing in position 26.
As soon as the song drop, the show.
26.
Yes.
So there we go with it again. Hold on. This was hold on, one picture. Yeah, this was Aruna. Aruna, make sure Bay has something nice to drink. We can't strain the voice too much. Yo, I need to get up
like a fire in the air. I gone to another level, I don't know how. As soon as the sun drop, I catch the vibe, just believe that. I find myself in a zone and you know I ain't stalling, no. Yeah, I get in on the walls cause it's vibes in here. I feel so high like a fire up in the air. I gone to another level, I don't know how. It's a different kind of pumping now. Feeling like a jumping. Take control of me. Body. Anytime that the rhythm hit me. I just need to tear up the party. So it's all in the air. What is all in the head right now? It's all in the head. It's all in me head. It's all in me head. It brings so much noise I cannot complain. Such a nice feeling in me brain. Oh gosh, touch over time till me body strain. Yo, I'm not afraid to do it again. Come on, picture for this.
Yo, that song is like a serious jumpy, I swear. For real. It's just so good.
That song was there so long. I had that song before 473.
Really?
I had that song 2017.
You playing
I have
Flint?
a lot. No, I have a lot of songs
You
in
do it like
store that I
Flint?
don't.
You don't remember what you had?
No. I had that song, but I knew when I wanted to release it. I knew when that one was a project, the timing. But I had that song a while.
Since you don't remember, you sing that song already, you know?
Big up all the karaoke artists in competition. Big up all my brothers and my sisters.
Oh my gosh. I
Big
love
up-
Flint.
Oh, Flint is a whole mood.
Listen, I just love his energy. He's just a happy person.
He's just a happy person. I never,
You know,
I
and
never
that's the
see him
type of people
upset.
I like. Has everybody ever seen Flint like cuss and be mad?
No. Flint is, oh gosh.
That's just
Tend to cheer you up anytime you see him. Gosh, big up Super. Anyway, it is Super, big up yourself.
Don't say you have so much song you remember what you sing.
Now you would say that no, that sound like Flint.
No,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I mean he was disqualified from the Soca
yeah.
Monarch when they realized it's a song he did
Yes.
already. Flint say, "You want a song he have?"
Yes.
You remember
And
singing
then
that song?
and sometimes Super would sing the song but not record the song and release the song. So it could happen in Super case. It could happen.
You have a lot of songs. Naya, good morning. Shanti was supposed to do the roll call. Did nobody tagged you? I'm sorry, but we're almost at the end. So tonight it's going down. What's
Yes.
how you feeling? What's your mood? What's your vibe?
I'm feeling relaxed,
Mm-hmm.
not complacent. I'm feeling that I have to do my best as usual.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, I'm feeling that I owe it to the fans to give them a performance that they would always remember, and I would savor the moment, and I would deliver what I have to deliver towards the fans, of course, and or meet the criteria of the judges.
So what's your next project? What's next for Mr. Goldn?
Well, I have some songs to come out. I have another collab with my boy Dash. We had something to release, but we held it back, so we're releasing that for Kayak Mass.
But hold on, stick a pin. Naya wants to know if you want an oil down. Naya, you can't drop one oil down here. Let me just get that straight. So if it's the
Naya-
one you're coming with,
Nah, bring me along, please. How much years now, boy?
she's supposed to be doing delivery in town today. So if you're coming here,
Yes, tell Naya big up.
yeah.
Big
So
up on you,
yes, he
along.
wants it. Bring it one time, same time. Don't stick.
Yes,
All right. You
respect
want it
Naya.
hot. It's almost 12. You want it hot. Cold oil down is nothing to eat.
Yes.
So yeah. So you're working on collabs.
And then more visuals.
Mhm.
Very, very important at this point. Working on visuals with my songs so people would get more familiar with my face, because not just the shows taking it for granted that people would see you when they see you. No. You could be right next to a fan that's crazy about your music and supports you 100%, and they would be a fan of your music, but they don't know your face. And I've seen it happen. I always experience that, so it's very important that I put out more visual, I think, and I've been a little bit too laid back when it comes to that.
Yes, you have to be a bit more
So,
aggressive.
and
I
if you
told
notice, if you notice, I've been admitting all my faults and my flaws. Like I say, I like the honesty that I bring towards the table, because if I can't admit it when people say, listen, you have to work on this and that. So I will be working on that now, ladies and gentlemen, as I say. I know. Oh God, who's trying, somebody throwing what now?
Brenda said, bring Matthew across to Dr. Jessamine and get in some fight to honey. Listen, I can't with y'all today. So you're getting somebody, making sure you get food, making sure you get honey, making sure, listen, y'all want to send him to a massage therapist as well while we at it? Let's go the distance. You know what I mean? So, what's your social handles? How can they find you in the music?
You can find me on Mr. Goldn on the school on Instagram. You can find me on Matchy Golden Thomas on Facebook. You can call me at 41. No.
No,
I'm
leave
not
the
joking.
number, Leave on it. I wanted to ask you one thing before we go though. What are your thoughts on the quality of the music, especially the grooves this year? Like you said, you're not complacent, and I like your honesty.
Yeah.
Even though you might have a good song,
Yeah.
heavy rotation,
Yeah.
people love it. I love
Yes.
the fact that you understand you can't be complacent,
Yes.
because you're coming up against some
Good,
other songs
great
that are
artists.
just like, wow.
Okay, so what I think this year, I think that my thoughts, I think that the groovy competition is a little bit more keen than that of the power soca, because there are more people taking part in power. There are less songs that people are excited to see, whereas in the groove, from start to finish, the show is like actually entertaining, and it's more fireworks. So I think that the quality of music, I would give it to the grooves more this year than the power. And I think groove allow you to express yourself more, so people take more time in writing a groove. That's from my point of view. Whereas in a soca, it deals with more commands and the chants and the hook lines and stuff. But it's more creative when you write a groove and express yourself. Be it love, be it vibes for rum, be it vibes for party. You take more time to make sense out of it because it's slower, and then people would, understand that, okay, this is what it's telling the story about, and you express yourself more in a groove. So I think that, the groove this year is, it's on a higher level, I would say, than that of the soca music.
All right, so
Power
so
soca.
Sheena Noel arrive.
Bacchanalist, big up my neighbor.
Godspeed, baby. That's what you got.
Big up my neighbor, Sheena.
So you think it should stay? Do you think I've asked this of all the artists in the groovy, and I want to ask you the same thing. Do you think it should stay where it's at, or do you think it can stand on its own now, like groovy by itself, or it needs to stay with the power?
I definitely think
night for groovy only.
I definitely think groovy can be a show by itself. Because if you notice, let's be honest, the grooves and the power soca after Carnival, which show would you go to? Which show is more marketable? Let's say we're having an event after Carnival. Would you like hype throughout?
Groove.
Right. Which song you think that would be more marketable outside of Grenada?
Groove.
Which song has
I
been?
think they have
Yeah,
the time and place. You know, the power
course.
has its time and
But
place because there's events where the
this-
power is really
yes,
powering and
yes,
you need it.
Yes, we need it. But I would say that the most marketable genre right now that is trending is groove, because even the big artists in the outer world are switching more to groove. As you can see, there's an absence of a lot of power, and it's something that we can all see. Tell me, somebody say something again.
Originally, beard a nice ducky, you know, watch the beard.
Oh my gosh.
Listen,
They
let me
listen
take
to the
it-
points we're
let me-
making?
I'm trying to understand if they heard anything because these comments are just, listen, rain falling, go outside and get yourselves wet and come off my life, all right? Any final word before we go, Goldn?
Yes, I would like to say thanks again to the people
You get a
of
day
this.
spying Radisson on somebody here. I say no more, I have no words.
So I would like to say thanks to everyone supporting Mr. Goldn for 2023 and beyond. I would like to say thank you to all the people who have been sharing my music, posting my music, showing love in whatever way. Some that I don't know and some that I know. I want to say respect to all the other artists. You know, keep it clean. Don't forget, we're doing this for Grenada and beyond. At the end of the day, we should be all brothers in this industry to take the music from Grenada to the world. Bless up to my family, my sisters who's always supporting me. Big up to the studio, Expert Studio once again. Big up to all the producers making a contribution. Big up to the promoters. Big up to Power FM. Big up to everybody. Big up to everybody who show me love. I love everyone supporting me and supporting the music. Great music. Big up to big up Nuska. You know, Nuska Moss. Big up yourself. Big up everybody. So much people I wanna call, but I wanna use the time to do that. So love everybody. Love. Oh gosh, Sheila, Shandy.
Another
So much people I want to call. Judine.
come on,
Gosh, oh gosh.
This is what I don't mind eating that kayak jacks for him.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, y'all ridiculous in these comments, I swear. Listen, get off my life. Amina, that's your sister?
Yeah, that's my sister.
Yeah, so she's here full support. Friends, thank you so very much. Thank you, everybody on the live. Mr. Goldn, want to wish you
Oh.
nothing but the absolute best tonight. You know I'm rooting for you
And
100.
must say, big up to the boss, Dillion Walters. You know, we're in a different level right now, you know, taking the music, you know. Big up to the boss, you know. I've been motivating me differently, you know, and showing me new avenues in this music industry that I did not know, admittedly. So, you know, big up Rudy. You see, there's so many people I want to big up, but, you know, those who are in
Everybody.
shout, all you know, love every time.
Gotcha.
Respect.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so
Pleasure.
much, Goldn. Must want to wish you all the best again tonight.
Thanks a
As
lot.
I said, all you got to do is your best, you know?
All I
Go
have to
there,
do is
go
my
hard,
best.
or go home. So I think it's going to be an amazing
going home,
peace night. Naya, bring the man all down. All right? All right, guys. Thanks so much for powering up. It has been another amazing week inside the Ladies Room Carnival edition. We will be back next week with so much more. Yo, it's 2 more Mondays before Carnival. Y'all realize that? It's no longer months and a lot of weeks. 2 more Mondays and it's Carnival. So get yourselves together. Have yourselves a great Thursday. And of course, we'll be back on Monday with much more. Thank you so much, everyone, for another amazing week. Have a great one. Be safe. And of course, stay powered up.
Jump,